the early bird trap. Have you ever felt pressured to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. because someone told you that's what successful people do? Maybe you've been forcing yourself out of bed before dawn, thinking it's a key to a productive day. But what if I told you that after 65, waking up too early might actually be aging you faster and stealing precious years from your life? Every year after 70 becomes increasingly valuable. The habits we form in our golden years can either support our health and longevity or quietly work against us. Today, we're going to explore 7 surprising ways that extreme early rising after 65 could be harming your health, your mind, and your overall well-being. This isn't about being lazy or making excuses. This is about understanding how your body's needs change as you age, and why honoring your natural rhythms might be one of the most important things you can do for your health. Point 1. Your sleep architecture changes after 65. As we age, our sleep patterns naturally shift. Your body produces less melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Your sleep becomes lighter, and you might find yourself waking up more often during the night. This is completely normal. However, when you force yourself to wake up extremely early, you're fighting against these natural changes. Your body might need those extra hours in the morning to complete important sleep cycles that restore your brain and body. By cutting these short, you're essentially robbing yourself of the deep, restorative sleep that becomes even more crucial as we age. Think of it this way. If your body is already getting less quality sleep, why would you want to get less quantity too? Point 2. Stress hormones and early rising. When you wake up before your body is naturally ready, especially in the very early morning hours, you trigger a surge of stress hormones like cortisol. While cortisol is meant to help you wake up gradually, forcing an unnaturally early wake-up time can cause these hormones to spike too high, too fast. Chronic elevation of stress hormones accelerates aging in multiple ways. It weakens your immune system, increases inflammation throughout your body, and can even affect how your cells repair themselves. Over time, this constant state of stress can contribute to everything from wrinkles and gray hair to more serious health issues. Point 3. The immune system connection. Your immune system does much of its important work while you sleep. Those final hours of sleep, often between 5 and 7 a.m., are when your body produces infection-fighting cells and repairs damage from the day before. When you consistently cut these hours short, you're essentially giving your immune system less time to do its job. This can leave you more vulnerable to illness, slower to recover from minor injuries, and less able to fight off the everyday challenges that come with aging. A weakened immune system doesn't just mean more colds. It can affect your body's ability to prevent more serious age-related health issues. Point 4. Cognitive function and memory. Here's something that might surprise you. Those early morning hours you're missing might be crucial for your brain health. During the later stages of sleep, your brain consolidates memories and clears out toxins that can contribute to cognitive decline. When you wake up too early, you're interrupting this vital brain maintenance. Over time, this can affect your memory, your ability to learn new things, and even your risk of developing dementia-related conditions. Your brain needs time to file away the memories from yesterday and prepare for the challenges of today. Don't shortchange this incredible process. Margaret's story, a wake-up call. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher who came to realize the cost of her extreme early rising routine. For years, Margaret had been waking up at 4:30 a.m., believing it made her more productive and virtuous. She'd spend those early hours reading, doing light exercise, and preparing for her day. But Margaret started noticing changes. She felt more irritable throughout the day. Her memory seemed foggy. She was catching every cold that went around her neighborhood. Most concerning of all, she felt disconnected from her family and friends, often too tired to enjoy social activities in the evening. After talking with her doctor, Margaret learned that her natural sleep pattern had shifted as she aged. Her body wanted to sleep until around 6:30 a.m., but she was forcing herself awake 2 hours earlier. With some adjustment, Margaret gradually moved her wake-up time to 6:15 a.m. The difference was remarkable. More energy, better mood, clearer thinking, and most importantly, she felt like herself again. Point 5. Heart health and blood pressure. Your cardiovascular system follows its own daily rhythm, and blood pressure naturally rises in the morning to help you wake up. However, when you force an unnaturally early wake-up time, this can cause your blood pressure to spike more dramatically than it should. Chronic sleep deprivation from early rising can also increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular problems. Your heart needs adequate rest to function properly, and those missing hours of sleep can add up to significant strain over time. Remember, your heart has been beating for decades. It deserves the rest it needs to keep serving you well. Point 6. Mood and mental health. Have you noticed that you feel more irritable or down when you wake up too early? This isn't just in your head. Sleep deprivation directly affects the production of mood-regulating chemicals in your brain, including serotonin and dopamine. Chronic early rising can contribute to depression, anxiety, and a general sense of dissatisfaction with life. At a time when maintaining good mental health is crucial for overall well-being, why would you want to do something that makes you feel worse? Your mood affects not just you, but everyone around you. Getting adequate sleep is a gift to yourself and to the people you love. Point 7. Social connections and loneliness. Here's something many people don't consider. Extreme early rising can actually isolate you from people you care about. When you wake up at 4 a.m., you might be ready for bed by 7 p.m., which means missing out on evening social activities, family dinners, or time with friends. Social connections are one of the strongest predictors of longevity and happiness in our later years. If your sleep schedule is keeping you from meaningful relationships, it's time to reconsider whether those early morning hours are really worth it. Life is meant to be shared. Don't let an extreme schedule rob you of precious time with the people who matter most. The truth is, there's no magic hour that works for everyone. Your body has its own natural rhythm, and honoring that rhythm, especially as you age, is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. Instead of forcing yourself to wake up at an arbitrary early hour, pay attention to when your body naturally wants to sleep and wake up. You might find that 6:30 or 7 a.m. works better for your body than 4:30 or 5 a.m., and that's perfectly fine. Remember, the goal isn't to impress anyone with how early you wake up. The goal is to live a long, healthy, vibrant life surrounded by the people you love. If that means sleeping until 7 a.m. instead of 4 a.m., then sleep until 7 a.m. Your body has carried you this far in life. It deserves your respect and care, not rigid schedules that work against its natural needs. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What time do you naturally wake up when you don't set an alarm? Have you noticed any changes in how you feel when you get more sleep? Your experiences might help someone else who's struggling with this balance. If this video helped you understand something new about sleep and aging, please give a like and share it with someone who might benefit from this information. And don't forget to subscribe for more caring, practical advice about living your best life after 65. Remember, every choice you make about your health is an investment in your future self. Make sure you're investing wisely. Sweet dreams. And here's to waking up refreshed and ready for whatever life brings your way.